Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. Last episode we built the Mega Freezer and I did a bunch of testing with different amps and different hatches and stuff, and I did like a battery buffer, so it was getting like a full amp of UV, and it does appear in this version the Mega Freezer is broken, unfortunately. But hopefully we will be getting an update very soon, and it will be fixed. So I will just leave that there, and yeah, it's cool to see how it's built and everything. So yeah, we'll just use it hopefully when the update comes out, which should be hopefully kind of soon. But I just went back to the regular freezer for now. Obviously not as fast, but yeah. All right, so moving on. I need to, let me just delete some of this. I think the next thing we need to look at, actually I've already done that, nice. I haven't done the assembler building yet. Yeah, tier 7 rocket. I did do the nitrogen in the A room we have done. So yeah, tier 7 rocket is something that I want to work towards. And that's right, I need to go to Enceladus and craft up a bunch, or mine up a bunch of the dust. That's right, for the mysterious, I need the mysterious dust. That mysterious crystal dust. Yeah. So this you either get from the crystals like on the planet, or you can large centrifuge for a 50% chance. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do for a whole bunch of the mysterious crystal dust. This does output oxygen. I'm actually curious. I don't have a hatch on here. I wonder if it'll do the recipe if it doesn't have a hatch. I really don't know. Because I'm pretty sure that recipe will not work in the... Oh, it does work in a regular centrifuge. Alright. So we can do that in a regular centrifuge. It's 60 seconds though. But I don't know how much, I can't remember how much of it I need. So it's the tier T7 ingots. Yeah, we do need quite a large amount of it. And we're going to need a whole lot of neutronium. I should probably get some more of that crafting up here, I think. Why don't we, I don't know, 500 more of the raw neutronium dust. Right. So the tier 7 rockets, unfortunately, I was kind of like looking, I almost wish I could skip the tier 7 rocket, to be honest. There's nothing on the tier 7 planets that I really need. I mean, there's useful stuff. I think you can get another Stardust on the trying to remember. Is it another star or another star? I can't remember. There's, I believe you can get. Wait, yeah, Palmia, I think, is a tier 7 planet. Let's see. Yeah, So Hami and Pluto, I mean, there are helpful stuff that we can get from that. But there's nothing like super useful. The most important things that we need are the Catalyst Dust and I think Awakened Draconium, and those are tier 8 planets. So it's small Dragon, yeah. Yeah, so that's what we're kind of, we really want the tier 8 rocket, so I wish I could skip it. Unfortunately, you cannot skip the rockets because you need the tier 7 rocket to go kill a boss on the tier 7 planets to get the schematic to make the, or to get, you need to get the tier 8 schematic is what I meant. Yeah, for the tier 8 rocket. So I need to get this off. I don't remember what planet. Pluto. So we gotta go to Pluto, unfortunately. So, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna craft the tier 7 rockets, go kill the thing on Pluto, and then smelt it down and craft up the tier 8 rocket almost immediately. But yeah, let me fly to... yeah, let me go fly to Enceladus and mine up a whole bunch of dust here, and we'll meet back at the base. Alright, we are back, and I got a whole bunch of Enceladus ice. And hopefully this will be enough. I figure... I don't know, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe I didn't get enough. But it's super quick to get. I just basically drilled away. Alright, so let's throw this in here. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if you pulverize this to get the dust, you actually have a chance of getting the mysterious crystal dust as well. And then you can centrifuge that for a 50% chance. So it's actually a pretty decent chance on this, so that's pretty good. Throw it in there. There we go. That is working, right? Yeah, alright, so 12 seconds, not super fast, but most of these things are not super quick. And we're already getting some mysterious dust, so that is good. Yeah, we just got 3 more from one thing. Alright, so mysterious crystal dust, I believe this is... I'm not looking forward to that. Unknown crystal shard, what are these for? Pulverize them back down into mysterious crystal dust. It's good to know. Bacterial sludge, that might be a thing we need, but radon is what we need. Alright, not a problem at all though. Do I have... No, of course I don't. It would show up there when I did that before. Alright, so these all have radon, which is convenient. How much radon do we... No, we have enough radon. Yeah. It's my just random thought here. Yep, this thing ate all the cells again. The vacuum freezer keeps eating all the cells, and I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see if it does it again. So that should go in there. It'll turn on. It'll put the things in here. And there we go. It's just eating the cells. Yeah, it's not outputting them anywhere. And I have no idea what is causing that. I don't know. I've never had that happen before. Actually, I might have, because I would have... This would be running. The vacuum freezer would be turning the stuff into liquid air in the multi-factory when it was over there, and I was having the same issue with that, actually. It was it would randomly just stop sometimes, and sometimes I felt like there were cells missing, but I was never sure. But I mean, that is blatantly like it just voided all the cells that I put in there. So I think we're gonna maybe fix this setup. This is driving me nuts. I think I've wasted about 1,000 empty cells trying to get this sorted for my Argon. And this should be like completely full. And yeah. But let's do this. Well, we're up to 63 already, and we haven't even started centrifuging this stuff for 50% chance. So that is pretty good. So there is that. Now what else? I don't remember if there's anything else we need to kind of... Just a whole heck of a lot of tier 7 plates. So unfortunately that is a ton, absolute ton of neutronium. Compressed mysterious. Yeah, that's not a problem. I believe I have enough room for the triple. And I also I did up the storage on the TNT. I don't know if it's still running, but I like doubled the size of this. So yeah, 219 stacks of ITNT now, 14,000. Because I figured this is gonna like tear through this. And I also, yeah, it's just crafting it. Unfortunately, I know this isn't ideal. The best way would be to have this like I could even do this in a processing array and all sorts, but I really don't use the TNT a lot. So it basically, in between rockets, it basically just fills up and just kind of runs. But yeah. Curious how much oil we have left. Yeah, we're almost out of oil. May get some more, but I think, yeah, we have 8 million buckets. I ran out of ethylene. See if I can. Let's see if I can get this while jumping. Ah! Nope, nope. Dang it. No, I'm trying to see what I have for ethylene. Ethylene is the one I run out of the most. Yep. So, pretty low on ethylene. Because I use that for all my plastics. I use a lot of those. Alright, anyway, we should have gotten the... Yep, those, so 3 of those. This is the... Yeah. Ooh, I'm like... Oh no, I have room for one more. Nice. So that is the triple. All right, and then these turn into the mysterious plates or whatever they are. Come on. All right, good. Mysterious, yeah. So there we go. I don't know if I have I can't remember if I have another interface on here, do I? That's full. All right, so that one can do. Fortunately, it's not. I like having them kind of like, here, how about we total waste of time. It doesn't matter if they're organized or not, but I like having them all like together. And this one's kind of like a different one. All right. So that is, I think. Oh no, because then I need to do the actual ingot. So I guess let's see, the tier 7 ingots. So is one heavy duty tier plate 6. I have any of those? I don't. We're gonna need it, so I might as well craft it up. Oh, I already have a tier 6. Oh, nice. So let's see. T7. So one of those, 12 of those, and is that 9 or 8? I can never remember. That's 8. 8 neutronium, and 12 of those. So that is actually quite a lot of the mysterious per thing, now that I'm looking at it. That is... I may have to go back there. I'm probably going to go back there and smelt up a bunch, because I'm going to smelt down the rocket. So I need to make sure I have everything possible, because I have no way to get it once I get rid of the rocket, unfortunately. Fortunately, I lost a whole bunch of that in the testing of the vacuum freezer. I should just, I don't know, cheat those things back in, because it is a bug that they all got voided, but it's not a problem. Although the indium for the superconductor wires is a bit annoying, but I'm not overly worried. All right, so this does take 56 seconds. So that is the thing. I didn't realize it took that long, actually. All right, so let me continue to craft some of this stuff up here. Just realized should probably turn this back on. Now that we have... Yeah, I'm actually not producing enough deuterium with 32 centrifuges. Yeah, this actually burns through it faster than I'm producing it, but we're actually like really good on helium plasma. Just have my turbines running. I did look in improving the turbines, and I have thought about maybe getting the cosmic neutronium ones. The problem is it's this one, I believe. I can get the power, like in this turbine, like this one isn't any better than what we have right now. And this one, it kind of runs almost just under, it gets like 522,000 EU per tick, which is awesome. But these will explode at 524,000, and I had some issues that, like when I restarted the world, in the test world or something like that, it would kind of like jump up a little bit with the turbine, and then it would explode. So I had some issues with that, so I don't know if I really want exploding turbines. I'd rather just have something that's completely stable and I don't have to worry about that yet, but I don't know. I have thought about upgrading those, so maybe. But anyway, let me continue crafting up some of this stuff here, and we will come back. All right, we are back, and I have encountered another issue. So a whole lot of issues, and that is with the assembler. So I put the heavy-duty tier 6 plates in, the mysterious crystal, the 8 neutronium, and in theory, this should work. So we got 8 neutronium, 12 mysterious compressed mysterious crystal plates, and the tier 6 ingot. And it does not want to work. So it looks like we're having the issue we had before, where it did not want to do the next tier up. And if we look at the the thing, it does say it's at the UHV tier, so this should work, but it is not working. I have 2 extra energy hatches. I'm just gonna do some quick testing to see if I add more energy hatches, if that would maybe fix it, but I have my doubts. I hate when that happens. Will that even form? Doesn't even, there it looks like it formed. All right, so let's. All right, so I wonder if that will actually work. I don't really want to void this stuff, but it does have it over 2 million EU per tick, which is what this recipe requires. So maybe these, now that I'm thinking, maybe the energy hatches, like, is it only able to pull 1 amp? Like, in theory, these energy hatches can pull 2 amps, but maybe on these multi-blocks, it can only pull 1 amp. And that's why I'm having issues with this stuff, maybe? Alright, how about... That's really awkward. See, all these things are, like, full. What do I have here? Conductor, yeah, just the superconductor base wire. Let's try this. And see what happens. Gotta be really careful with this. Eat this, so just so we don't have any explosions for sure. All right, so in theory, that is 4 amps, and let's see if this will work. I hope it does, but I have a feeling it won't. Oh, there it goes. All right. So it looks like, yeah, even though you have the energy hatches that are allowed to pull 2 amps, it looks like they only pull 1 amp, and that is why that recipe isn't working, and it wasn't working on the other one with the 2 amps. All right, so that is something to keep in mind. Man, that looks so ugly like that, though. Oh well, I mean, there's nothing much I can do about that, to be honest. Unless I put... No, see, that's... No, I'm just gonna have to leave it. I guess, yeah. Unless I, like, come up the back and, like, do that or something. Alright, I may kind of figure out how I want to do that. But, yeah, so you need 4 energy hatches on these things to work. I wonder, like, 200 episodes ago, I tried to overclock this and it didn't work. I wonder if I had added 4 hatches, if that would have worked. Looking back now. But, yeah, alright, let me, I guess, continue up here. And, yeah, we'll come back in a little bit. And a quick update, I think I have everything that we need to craft the rocket. I've kind of gone ahead and, like, make sure I have enough myrtle, whatever it's called, and I did go get some more enceladus dust, or enceladus the ice. I mined, like, a whole inventory, and then I filled this up as well. It only took about 5 minutes. It's so fast with that thing. So we're processing that. The centrifuge does run without a hatch, so that's kind of good to know. It's just voiding the oxygen that we get from it, so that's good to know, especially for future. If I have a recipe that has fluids in it and I don't care about the fluids. So yeah, we're up to about 1,000. I just wanted to make sure I had a couple thousand because if we're doing like, I don't know, say 100 of these, I was just kind of curious, like, I mean, I don't think we're going to need anywhere near that, but I just wanted to make sure we had enough of everything, so that was the only thing that was kind of a bit worrisome. These I just haven't processed yet. I do have plenty of that, so I have 8,000 of that. I have 12,000 LEDX, or whatever it's called. So yeah, I think we're good to it's kind of annoying it's T7 for the ingots, but then it's tier 7 for the plates. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we were good on everything before I that's a lot of that. Before I smelt down the thing, but I think we're good here. So let's go ahead and do this. And this will actually decrease a lot of the this will decrease a lot of the items needed for the actual the rocket as well, because we're going to get so many parts from this. 90 seconds. All right, yeah, so we'll just continue to do that. I'm just gonna basically just make recipes for all this, because we're going to need them again for the tier 8 rocket. It's basically, I think it's almost exactly the same except for, yeah, the plates, but I mean all these parts are all the same thing, so yeah. Let me just start making recipes for all these. Alright, I am back, and there is the last of the parts right there. Kind of just keeping them together in the crafting. Alright, so for the tier 7, we need 6 of those. Yeah. Alright, so I need 6 of those. 8 of these. And 12 of those. Unfortunately, I think this is going to take quite a while, because that is a lot of neutronium. It's basically the neutronium and the mysterious crystal takes 50 seconds each. So, yeah, I think this is going to take quite some time here. Ollie figuring out. Come on. You can do it. Short on aluminum. And tin. Meteoric iron. And copper. I think I have all this stuff, it's just in the wrong form. Wonder why it was... Yeah, I was like, I guess we're not going through... I was thinking it was going through a whole bunch of tools, but it's just using these. That's not that bad. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, 27 of those is... Yeah, 216 neutronium that we're going to need just for these. Now, these also require it. So I think we're going to need about 400-ish neutronium here we're looking at, I think. Yeah. Unfortunately, I say 8 of those. Alright, so we can start getting those at least going. Alright, so we'll do that. And then is the 232 for these. Yeah, lots and lots of neutronium. Yeah, see, I'm just not producing enough power. I did have a thought that The energy hatches, I don't know quite... yeah. So I need to put this through the research station, which that is not a problem. We can do that. The question is, can I build it? Now, you're not supposed to be able to do the UHV stuff until you get to tier 8, or the planets, because the machine hull needs superconducting wires, and we can't do that yet. We've looked at that before. This requires awakened draconium and catalyst dust. This stuff you need, it's tier 8 planet. So technically we're not supposed to be able to craft up the UHV stuff. But that quest reward for the fusion reactor actually gave us 16 of those. So I'm actually thinking, what happens if we... Why don't I go ahead and grab one of these and scan it in the over here. So why don't we turn this on? Yeah. So this has been on for days and days and days, and it hasn't caused an issue. But the first time I hooked it up, there was like every 10 minutes there was issues. So yeah, I don't get that one at all. All right, so that goes in there. That goes in there. It's been a while since, yeah. I think that just turned off. If I could be mistaken, I don't remember if that was on. But it looks like, yeah. So if both of these are running, it'll turn that off. So that's actually good. I don't need that running all the time. I'd rather have these working when I need them, and then that just turn off, and I can turn it back on. All right. And we also need a dynamo. It goes down, right? Yeah. So UV dynamo. Yeah, why don't I get this crafted up? I'm going to see if we can kind of, with that quest reward that we got, why don't we see if we can craft up the next tier dynamo, because that way we can really ramp up the power. Because right now, yeah, see, this is like, holy cow. The power is kind of like the issue. Because I'm drawing so much of it that I'm just not producing enough power. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's try. Like, that's definitely going to run out before all that smelting is done, for sure. Just because each of these is 1 million EU per tick, so that's 4 million EU per tick, 6 million EU per tick. This is pulling from here. Well, yeah, 4 million for those, and then whenever this runs, but this only runs when they like finish. It's not running permanently. Yeah, so there's no way I'm gonna be pulling like or producing that much power at the moment. So yeah, let me scan this stuff up and let's take a look at the recipe and see if we can, if that's at all possible for us to do. All right, there is the UHV energy hatch, so I'm scared to see how difficult this is to make. All right, not a problem. That shouldn't be a problem. Not a problem, not a problem. Yep, so there's the superconducting wires. Problem. I'm guessing that's awakened draconium. Yep, all right. Unfortunately, we can not craft that up. Alright, so the Dynamo will be the same. Dang, I thought we'd maybe be able to skip it with the quest reward. But it appears we can't. Alright, let me think here. I mentioned that I had done some testing. What are we out of? Helium? Yeah, we're out of helium. I think we're good on helium plasma for a little while though. I did some testing with better turbines, but I don't know. I'm a bit worried that we get it too close because I had him blow up because it produced too much and then it blew up, and I just don't want to like blow anything up. But yeah, let me do some more testing in between episodes with the turbines because we're only producing half a UV amp, and I would really wish we were producing closer to 500,000, which these dynamos can output. So let me go through some of the turbines here and see if I can find a better turbine. We're doing the draconium at the moment, the huge ones. Yeah, let me... I could... The other option would possibly be to... I mean, this one would do a lot more, I think. Well, the problem is the turbine efficiency. 20% more efficient. So I don't know if we're actually going to be... It's going to be about the same, I think. The other option would be to feed this just with a little less than optimal. But it's that turbine efficiency, 155%. So it's going to be way over the 512. I don't know. Let me do some testing and see what I can come up with. Because I really need to ramp up some of my power here. And yeah, because that's almost kind of the bottleneck with the neutronium at this point. Yeah, but I'll do that in between episodes. So anyway, thanks for watching and have a good one.